Continuing on in Room G of our architect tour, Le Corbusier in 1867 and died in 1966. In Corbusier, in his architecture, chiefly built with steel and reinforced concrete and worked with elemental geometric forms, Le Corbusier's painting emphasized clear forms and structures, which is corresponded to his architecture. Le Corbusier's collected articles also proposed a new architecture that would satisfy the demands of industry, hence functionalism, and the abiding concerns of architectural form as defined over generations. His proposals included his first city plan, the contemporary city, and two housing types that were the basis for much of his architecture throughout his life. The maison menor, and a more famous, the maison citral, which he also referred to as the machine of living. Le Corbusier envisioned the prefabricated houses imitating the concept of assembly line manufacturing of cars, for instance. Maison citron displayed the characteristics by which the architect would later define modern architecture. Support pillars that raised the house above the ground, a roof terrace, an open floor plan, and ornamentation-free facade and horizontal windows in the stripes for maximum natural light. The interior featured the typical spatial contrast between open living space and cell-like bedrooms. In the 1930s, Le Corbusier reformulated his theories in urbanisms and publishing them in the La Ville Radiancière, which is also formed as the Radiant City, in 1935. The most apparent distinction between the contemporary city and the Radiant City is that the latter abandoned the class-based system for the former, with housing now assigned according to family size, not economic position. The Radiant City brought with it some controversy, as all Le Corbusier's projects seem to. In describing Stockholm, for instance, a classically rendered city, Le Corbusier saw only frightening chaos and saddening monotony. He dreamed of cleaning and purging the city with a calm and powerful architecture that is steel, plated glass, and reinforced concrete, with many observers might see as modern blight applied to the beautiful city. At the end of 1930s, though, at the end of World War II, Le Corbusier kept busy with creating such famous projects as the proposed master plans for the cities of Agnes and Buenos Aires, and using government connections to implement his ideas for eventual reconstruction, all to no avail. Saint Pierre, or English translation, Saint Peter, is a concrete building in the commune of Fresnes, France. The last major work of Le Corbusier. It was started in 1973 and completed in 2006, 41 years after his death.